So, have you ever judged someone before getting to know them? And I mean like in the worst case scenario possible, where you like know them for 3 to 4 years before you even start to get to know them. And then here I am with my wife, years later, after actually getting to know them, falling in love with the person that I never knew. And I'm throwing them a 26th surprise birthday party in our apartment tonight. Has that ever happened to you? All right, good. I thought I was the only one. It's fun, right?
And that's the microphone?
The microphone here, yeah. And then it's just, everything is underneath and it just works.
Wow.
So, when you're here at Panera, there's like this raspberry tea that is like not special at all, but they have it on the fountain thing selection there. Or at least at this Panera. I don't know if they have that at every Panera, but it's my favorite drink. So what you do is you do about half water and then half of that raspberry tea, and it's like refreshing. There you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I also didn't know they bring it out to you like that. It's freaking great. Got my breakfast, got my raspberry tea. I'm ready to go. You mind if I eat lunch in here with you real quick?
No, I don't care.
All right, so for those of you that don't know, this is my friend Brian. He's a truck driver, in case you didn't already pick that up. He's local today. Usually he's on the road, but I had my lunch here, and you know what I mean? He said he was down the road, so I figured we could just, you know, have lunch in the truck today, I guess.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
This will show you, okay, so if I want to see, like, so for the we'll hook up, so you're going to see I'll get under it, somebody dropped it correctly, so lift it right up onto that plate. So now we're hooked to a trailer.
Brian's showing me how you back a trailer into a super tight spot. Here. Can you see that over there? Look how tight that is right there. I think it's definitely safe to say you could back anything into anywhere right now.
For the most part.
For the most part? Modest.
If someone actually does their job correctly,
Okay.
when you drop the trailer, you should see the trailer actually go down.
Okay. I gotcha. Good to see you. Love you, brother.
Behave.
I'm
Don't
falling.
fall.
I won't fall. I see it. That is a great man right there. So Brian and I actually met through church. We became friends almost instantly. And it's interesting because we come from very different backgrounds. We both have very different careers. We both have very different lives. We're different ages. I mean, we have a lot of differences, but we became friends straight through the fact that obviously we go to church together and we have the same characteristics as people. And funny enough, lunch with him today actually wasn't even part of it, but he goes right in line with the whole judging before you get to know. And it's not that I like judged him necessarily. It's more so that like until I took the time to actually get to know him, I realized how good of a friend I had. See, that right there is what happened with my friend Kim. So Kim is somebody that I met about 4 years ago. She was a worship leader at the church that I joined with Scott. And it's interesting because I've known Kim for that many years. I've known Kim for 3 to 4 years, but I didn't really know Kim. Both my wife and I, we knew of her and had contact with her, but we didn't step out and try and get to know her. And you know, I do want to say that that is partially my fault. I really try my best to get out there and to get to know people better, but it's not like I was trying to ignore her or go out of my way to not get to know her. It wasn't like that at all. I for some reason, in my own human instinct, I didn't reach out. And what ended up happening was one day after practice, one of our worship practices, my friend Bobby, he said, "Does Kim have any friends?" And I was like, I think so. I don't know. I mean, she never really reached out to hang out with us.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, stop. As I was saying, I thought she had friends, and I thought that she had a group of people that she hung out with. Come to find out that she didn't have friends, and she really didn't have a community. So once this came to my mind and I realized what the heck I was missing out on, I said, I'm gonna ask her to hang out. So I ended up saying, "Kim, when are you available to grab some coffee? We gotta talk." She ended up meeting me at Panera. We got coffee and I literally sat her down. I said, "Kim, I've known you for 3 or 4 years now, but I have no idea who you really are. And so I said, Kim, tell me, where are you from? And that question right there spurred a 2-hour conversation of me getting to know her getting to know me, and I brought my wife into the equation, and now we have a great friend in Kim. And it's amazing that somebody that I never thought I would be friends with, I'm literally throwing a surprise birthday party for them at my place tonight. And so what I want to say to you is that you might have somebody in your life that you come across all the time or that you talk to here and there, and you might not know what you're missing out on because you've never reached out. And she said that that's what she's been praying for. She's been praying for community and people to come around her and talk with her, and she's not the kind of person that would reach out. So sometimes there's people in your life that might not reach out. It's not because they don't like you. It's maybe because they're scared. And so all I want to say to you today is reach out, because the person that you don't know that well, you might be throwing a surprise birthday party for them at your place in a few years. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, just arriving home now. We have a lot of party prep to do right now. Okay. So we have a ton of balloons right here. We've got a happy birthday banner that has 26 on it. We've got party hats. Oh boy. We've got a 2 balloon and a 6 balloon, 26. You see how that works? And we also have a card right here. Okay, lots of party prep right now. The goal is to have this entire place changed around. So, okay, ready? Okay, all right, this is good.
Yeah, I was like looking at it.
This is a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. So we have 0 butts on 0 chairs right now.
You have 2 butts on 2 chairs.
Yeah, well, not this chair. Our freaking the table, the reserved table. We have 0 butts on 0 chairs because it's all past their bedtime. Okay.